A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Alif Lam Mim. These are verses of the wise book, a guide and a mercy to the doers of good, those who establish regular prayer and give regular charity, and have in their hearts the assurance of a hereafter. There are untrue guidance from their Lord, and these are the ones who will prosper. But there are among men those who purchase idle tales without knowledge or meaning, to mislead men from the path of God, and for ridicule on the path of such there will be a humiliating penalty. When our signs are rehearsed to such a one, he turns away in arrogance, as if he heard them not, as if there were deafness in both his ears. Announce to him a grievous penalty. For those who believe and work righteous deeds, there will be gardens of bliss. To dwell therein, the promise of God is true, and he is exalted in power wise. He created the heavens without any pillars that you can see. He set on the earth mountains, standing firm, lest it should shake with you, and he scattered through it beasts of all kinds. We send down rain from the sky and produce on the earth very kind of noble creature in pairs. Such is the creation of God. Now show me what is there that others beside him have created, nay, but the transgressors are in manifest error. We bestowed in the past wisdom of Luqman. Show thy gratitude to God. Any who is so grateful does so to the profit of his own soul. But if any is ungrateful, verily God is free of all wants, worthy of all praise. Behold, Luqman said to his son, by way of instruction, and O my son, join not in worship others with God, for false worship is indeed the highest wrongdoing. And we have enjoined on man to be good to his parents. In travail upon travail did his mother bear him, and in years twain was his weaning here. The command, show gratitude to me and to thy parents, to me is thy final goal. But if they strive to make thee join in worship with me, things of which thou hast no knowledge, obey them not. Obey them not. Yet bear them company in this life with justice and consideration, and follow the way of those who turn to me in love. In the earth the return of you all is to me, and I will tell you the truth and meaning of all that you did. O my son, said Luqman, if there be but the weight of mustard seed, if mustard seed, and it were hidden in a rock or anywhere in the heavens or on earth, God will bring it forth, for God understands the finest mysteries and is well acquainted with them. O my son, establish regular prayer, enjoin what is just and forbid what is wrong, and bear with patient constancy whatever betide thee, for this is firmness of purpose in the conduct of affairs, and swell not thy cheek for pride at men, nor walk in insolence through the earth. The God loveth not any arrogant boaster. Any be moderate in thy pace, and lower thy voice, for the harshest of sounds without doubt is braying of the ass. Do ye not see that God has subjected to your use all things in the heavens and on earth, and has made his bounties flow to you in exceeding measure, both seen and unseen? Yet there are among men those who dispute about God without knowledge and without guidance, and without a book to enlighten them. When they are told to follow the revelation that God has sent down, they say, nay, we shall follow the ways that we found our fathers following. What even if it is Satan beckoning them to the penalty of a blazing fire? Whoever submits his whole self to God and is a doer of God has grasped indeed the most trustworthy handhold, and with God resteth and with God rests the end and decisions of all affairs. If, if any reject, let not his rejection grieve thee to us. In their return, and we shall tell them the truth of their deeds, for God knows well all that is in the men's hearts. We grant them their pleasure for a little while. In the end, shall we drive them to a chastisement unrelenting? If thou ask them who it is that created the heavens and the earth, they will certainly say, God. Say praise be to God. But most of them understand not. To God belong all things in heaven and earth. Verily God is he that is free of all want, worthy all praise. And if all the trees on earth were pens and the ocean were ink, with seven oceans behind it to add to its supply, yet would not the words of God be exhausted in the writing, for God is exalted in power, full of wisdom, and your creation of your resurrection is in no wise but as an individual soul, for God is he who hears and sees all things. Seest thou not that God merges night into day, and he merges day into night, that he has subjected the sun and the moon to his law, each running its course for a term appointed, and that God is well acquainted with all that you do. That is because God is the only reality, and because whatever else they invoke besides him is falsehood, and because God he is the most high, most great. Seest thou not that the ships sail through the ocean by the grace of God, that he may show you of his signs? Verily this are signs for all who constantly persevere and give thanks. When a wave covers them like the canopy of clouds, they call to God, offering him sincere devotion. But when he has delivered them safely to land, there are among them those that halt between right and wrong, but none reject our signs, except only a perfidious, ungrateful wretch. O mankind, do your duty to your Lord, and fear the coming of a day when no father can avail aught for his son, nor a son avail aught for his father. Verily the promise of God is true. Let not then the present life deceive you, nor let the chief deceiver deceive you about God. Verily the knowledge of the hour is with God. It is he who sends down rain, and he who knows what is in the wombs. Nor does anyone know what is that he will earn on the morrow, nor does anyone know in what land he is to die. Verily with God is full knowledge, and he is acquainted with all things.